Sorry about that. I'm here. Tagged as Final Fantasy VII. So okay, let me check that. Yes, it is. Thank you. I realized I needed a snack, so I ran to the kitchen. All right, should be fixed now. How y'all doing? Hey, Mox. Hey, sweetie. So let's do this. I got a cup of cornflakes and a cup of coffee. So, you know, good shit. Gotta turn my fan back on. All right, here we go. One of these icons is Steam. I'm not all the way awake, despite having been awake for like 4 hours. That's just kind of how it goes. All right, let's do this. Hey, Jerry. Fried my brain reading about gender conventions in children's clothing, which wasn't even the question I wanted answered. All right, let's do the thing. Let's play the game. Is the controller not working? I didn't get it turned on in time, apparently. And since it's no longer constantly checking for a controller at all times, I actually have to restart the game to get it to register. So that's fun. There we go. Let's play the video game. Right, we got a loading screen. And then also, we're Zaz. Still on booth. What? Must approach penguin. Oh, I tried to approach the penguin. I'm still on the go live. Oh shit. I am really not okay today. Thank you for telling me. It's okay, you didn't miss anything. We got into a fight with some penguins. There we go. They're not even tough penguins. What's up with that? Here's more penguins. They're hard to sneak up on when there's a lot of them. That's the trouble.
Did you see that coming?
Hooray! Hey, Bad Road. I haven't seen Zaz walk. Well, there he goes. He looks a little worried. He's got a very inward pose. Keeps his neck clenched. He definitely cares a lot about getting these kids out of this alive as well as he can. Alright, there's a bunch of monsters here now. Like, way more than before.
Just talk this over.
Take out the gremlins first. Come on. There we go. No problem. If I remember correctly, the party's split right now because Lightning left to have her big Alice DJ Better Off Alone moment. And that one kid followed her, and then she got fought by Odin to see if she could actually protect people. All correct so far. Oops, no. Oh, I don't have any potions, that's right. There we go. It's fine, because this guy actually doesn't attack while he's staggered. Frisbee, quit. Frisbee, sit. Thank you. Now with Zaz and Vanilla catching up to them, yes. So I guess I'm better off alone. I saw Vanille casting arrow and I thought she was using her weapon like Garnet's lacrosse stick. I fucking love that weapon. About 25 of these. You're okay, Risby. I know. He's sneezing. Gesundheit. Right, I guess I can actually save my game here, huh? You know, at the save point. You'll find savings at the save point. And we got a Fortisol. Yeah, we've already done all the ones around the edge. There's another bomb. Haven't seen them in a while. Clockwork Soldier, please. Alright, fine. I should have grabbed out a Deceptisol. Ah, shit. Well, one of them is trying to self-destruct. And succeeded. Good.
Lux, finally run out.
Alright, sweetie, see you soon. That's weird. It hasn't fallen all the way to the ground like most of them. Threw me off. Last Deceptisol. That's not what I meant to do. Fuck.
Lux,
ah. Whoops. Probably better off this way. There we go.
Nice try.
Follow the old man's lead.
All right, just gotta beat these guys.
Way to go, sir.
Rude. The rod does kind of look scoop-like from the side, too.
Take that. Take that.
Just about there. This is like a weirdly difficult fight to throw in here,
Take that.
considering what else we've been facing. Found another cube.
Finally made it.
Well, at least Vanille knows where she's going.
Wanna
We gotta sleep somewhere. This look okay?
yeah. Fine by me.
We found cool wreckage.
All set. Okay, good night.
Not a care in the world.
Oh!
What?
Do not cross this line. Understood?
Grow up.
And good night again.
Did you just go to sleep already?
A waterfall. I guess we'll just jump off and fight some fish on the way down. Man, that was 7 Final Fantasies ago. You gotta let it rest. Aww.
Still a kid.
Couldn't run if you wanted to.
Exterminate! Now that's an Alexander.
Wonder what's under the hood of that thing.
Keep your pants on. You'll get a peek soon enough. Just try and behave.
I'm not gonna make any promises.
Cheeky boy, aren't you? We'll see how long that
Bang is great. It was Angra Manu. Maybe? He's got a dick butt, though.
He's come to meet you.
The Lindblom. Sanctum Guardian Corps. Talk about a callback. Hey, Andy.
Halt! You must be Snow. Sid Raines, Brigadier General of the Fleet.
See? It's even got Sid in it.
Thanks for the escort. Apologies. I just had a few questions to ask you. If it works like they tell us, that means she must have fulfilled her focus.
Sarah!
Fulfilled her focus. As a tainted pulse l'Cie, that is.
You think she was out to hurt Cocoon?
I'd hardly be alone if I did. When it comes to Pulse, who could claim to know anything?
Have you thought about, like,
The truth. For the sake of Cocoon.
diplomacy?
For the sake of Cocoon.
Of course they haven't.
From Cocoon. Shipping us out. Purging innocent people.
But that's not the point.
Those are the Sanctum's methods. The public fears what it doesn't know. It's grown tired of living in constant terror of these threats from the world below. So...
Y'all, you think this is political, maybe?
For you, l'Cie.
I'll bet.
A public execution. The people don't know any better. Strike down the phantoms before their eyes, and they sleep like babes.
No!
The Sanctum has intelligence on the other l'Cie already. It's only a matter of time.
You'll never catch them.
I see. We'll need your help then, won't we?
See, that's why we get along, Andy.
Sarah.
Day 7, the seaside city of Baltimore. So we're going a few days back now.
You're kidding, right?
I mean it.
You can't drop the breakup bomb like that. Being alone's all right, I guess. Yep. Always was until we met. Then we did. And now I know there's something better. Being with you.
This is too much schmoozy charm.
We've come too far to quit now.
It's not
Like, you can see a good guy under there, but holy crap.
I want to. I have to.
He's so manipulative.
Listen, it's over. Please.
I don't think he even means to be half the time.
What happened? At least tell me that. If it was something I did, just say it.
He just needs to get his ass kicked a few times.
Okay. Look. Branded by Pulse. I'm a l'Cie.
No.
Enemy of Cocoon. danger to us
I
all.
think this counts as getting his ass kicked once.
Get it now? You're my enemy.
If you end up playing the sequels, no spoilers, but Snow's arc is my favorite. I'm not saying it's good exactly, but I do think it's the most interesting. It makes his characterization in this game retroactively more interesting. Very cool. Got his ass kicked right in the heart. They may kick our ass, but they'll never kick our freedom! Every time I make an Orphan House reference, I know that no one's gonna get it, but I do it anyway.
Sarah, where are you?
Ah, wow. That would have been a perfect thing to say to Garland. Too bad he's not in this game. It's another Orphan House reference. Hey, aren't you that guy from the moon? I was. And now it fits even more because we know Garland's backstory. Look at this, we actually get control in a flashback sequence. Like, that's pretty cool, right? Greetings, moon person. What are your pronouns? Wait, this person actually wants to talk. Sarah? Huh. Well, that's a shame. Wait a sec. Oh, okay, I don't have access to things that he doesn't have, except the data log. Wow, fuck. I've been playing other games and the controls are different. Chapter 4. Cold Hard Fact. As Lightning and the others make their way through the Vile Peaks, Snow is escorted aboard the airship Lindblom after his capture at Lake Brescia. His captors are members of the Wide Area Response Brigade, the WARB, otherwise known as the Cavalry. I can see why they didn't go with WARB. The Cavalry is not directly involved with the Purge or the tracking of LaCie. Nevertheless, their commander, Brigadier General Rains, that's right, he's Sid Rains again, calmly explains the reasons behind the Sanctum and SciComm operations, and their plans to hold a public execution. If the LaCie are killed in plain sight of the populace, he asserts, the panic threatening the stability of their society will be diffused. Are Rains and the Cavalry also tools of the Sanctums? When Sid reigns, he pours. Very nice. If you have control in a flashback, can you alter the timeline? I mean, I talked to that guy. That counts, right? And who is the woman who works with them? Isn't she a Pulse LaCie and enemy of Cocoon? Full of questions and unsure of his captor's motives, Snow recalls another time when he felt this powerless. A time when one cold fact robbed him of the strength to stand. It was the moment he learned that his beloved Sarah was a Pulse LaCie. Bum bum bum. I can't sprint. Arg. Hey, Falthry. I'm altering the timeline. Huh. Hi there. I forgot about you.
You and Sarah have a fight?
She's the one who looks just enough like Fang at first glance that I always get thrown off.
How come Sarah's not with you, big guy?
How'd you like the new look? Decent clothes in Palanpul. Had to go all the way to Eden to get 'em.
Ooh. Got a rich kid. I'm headed for Sarah. There's the mini-map. I knew it was here somewhere. I think I can navigate without a map. What the fuck? Also, she was obviously out here in plain sight the whole time.
Sarah! What is your focus? L'Cie have a focus, right? I'll go with you.
Greetings, moon person. What is your focus?
No. If you're with me, the sanctum
I will be with you. No matter what. We've come too far to quit now.
I don't know. I don't know my focus. I'm gonna be a monster.
Not if I'm here. I'll protect you. We'll figure this out. Do it together, okay?
The Sanctum, a region of Cocoon, an agency. I believe it's the wider governmental agency. And possibly also the name of the capital. Yeah, what Fel3 said. Though it's really more of a country government, since Pulse and Cocoon are actually the same world. Which, yeah, they've already said that, so that's not a spoiler. One just floats above the other. Like a flying island. Wonder where they got that idea.
You'll see. You and me will always be together.
Yeah, and if this is the Prime Universe, it's fun to pick out details that got moved to the others.
Even if death was all that she had waiting, nothing would have changed. Sarah was brave enough to face it.
They treat them more like separate planets. Yeah. Yeah, I still can't. I feel like separating them by world is another propaganda. Separating them as a different world is another propaganda tool. Like how America tries to make it seem like every other country is so much worse than America, or at least very different.
Can't believe we made it.
Mind you, America is very different in a lot of ways. For instance, in Canada, you're never going to find Billy Bob's tires. That kind of kitsch only exists down here.
We can't relax just yet.
Right. We press on. I'll take point. You watch our backs.
Actually, why don't you let me take point?
Ooh.
Can you handle it?
It's not a question of can or can't.
Now you're learning.
The facial animations are so good in this game.
I'll watch the rear.
Got it.
It's wild, the games 10 years later don't look as good in a lot of ways. Canada has Canadian Tire, yes. But Canadian Tire is more like a full-on big box store with a large auto section. There are tire shops.
Got your back.
Oh, look at that. I actually am playing as Hope now. I'm trying my best not to, like, totally despise Hope. Events. Chapter 4. Separate Paths. And there's Princess Auto. Yeah, Princess Auto isn't as widespread, but it's basically like a bigger, better Canadian Tire. If L'Cie were machines, they would seek to complete any focus without question. But L'Cie are human, and no human willingly desires the slavery imposed by a fal'Cie. Zaz and Vanille support each other in their desperate flight. What is their focus? They're scared to even contemplate the answer to that question. Snow, by contrast, chooses to pursue his objective without hesitation, not because he wants to obey the fal'Cie, but because it's Sarah's wish. Oh, he's definitely not the worst written character in the series, but he's probably the worst written character in this game, at least. He believes without the slightest shred of doubt that his focus is to protect Cocoon. Lightning and Hope, meanwhile, choose to fight. They turn their anger against an unjust fate and a world hostile to their very existence. I would argue that Edward in Final Fantasy IV is a very similarly written and slightly more annoying character, but he also doesn't have a voice actor who's being directed to... He doesn't have a voice actor whose lines are being ruined by the writing. Let's put it that way. Putting forth zero effort not to dislike Hope. Lightning and Hope, meanwhile, choose to fight. They turn their anger against an unjust fate and a world hostile to their very existence. On their way to Eden, at the very heart of Cocoon, Lightning and Hope prepare to enter a military-controlled zone. And that starts Chapter 5, A Strategy for Change. Rejecting the fate chosen for her by the Fal'Cie, and set on exacting revenge on her cold-blooded government, Lightning enters the Gapra Whitewood along with Hope. It seems they've managed to lose their SciComm trackers, but the Whitewood is a Sanctum military zone, and their chances of encountering hostile units are high. Yet what choice do they have? It's the only road that leads to the Sanctum capital. Lightning now intends to fight on Hope's behalf after Odin's appearance forces her to rethink her decision to leave the boy behind. But she isn't the only one to have had a change of heart. Oh, pro's already unlocked. I was just gonna get up to unlock the door.
Okay.
Hey, sweetie.
Hey,
Love you.
love you too.
Having relied on Lightning for protection from the beginning, Hope resolves not to flinch from danger, choosing instead to put himself squarely in the line of fire. Do what?
His name is Hope. I swore I was remembering that.
Right?
I thought even Final Fantasy VII wouldn't just call their kid who's going through a crisis of conscience Hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's way too on the nose.
I mean, the girl in tune with the earth was named Arisu,
Yeah.
which is literally earth. Final Fantasy does not do subtlety. Sensing the shift in her attitude, in his attitude, Lightning entrusts the lead to her young companion. People, now we know about Sid Raines, kind of. He's the commander and brigadier general. Day 7, Revelation. I will go through these in order at the end of the game when we've got all of them, I think. Unless I forget. Sarah was overcome by curiosity when she saw the doors to the Vestige wide open for the first time. She wandered inside and was branded by the Pulse Fal'Cie. Unable to tell Lightning that she had become a l'Cie, Sarah eventually revealed her painful secret to Snow 4 days later. Unwilling to see him suffer the same fate, the young woman tried to break off their relationship, but Snow chased after her and swore to help complete her focus, whatever it may be. Wondering if this game would feel less linear if you could choose which group to follow during the split like in FF6. Maybe. But as I said, this game doesn't try to hide its linearity like at all. Here's the Gapra Whitewood. Cocoon Society, the Wide Area Response Grenade, or... Wow, I cannot talk. So for anyone who doesn't know, I found out I'm dyslexic a few days ago, which really explains a lot. The Wide Area Response Brigade is a Guardian Corps unit commanded by a Brigadier General Sid Raines. So yeah, basically they're the giant Air Force. And this is the Lindblum, which I just noticed that. If it turns face down, it's just got a fucking Tim Burton ass city on the back. All right, let's open up the Crystarium real quick. See where we can get from here. Holy crap! So many rings. Oh, there's an accessory slot. I'm down with that. Gotta love having more than one accessory. Look at that. Gained a level as a synergist. Hell yeah. And now I think I have to wait until the Crystarium opens up again from plot. He needs more attacks, so... Arrow, rank. Oh, didn't get there. He's got arrow though. Let's see, what do we got here? Lightning. Posted on Fetty a little while ago about how Final Fantasy VII already has all the subtlety of a brick to the face to begin with. But the remake painted the word environmentalism on a brick and added a second brick that said corporate propaganda. Final Fantasy is not subtle.
No.
Very much so. The thing is, Final Fantasy VII was too subtle for most of its fans. Like, it's a problem. That's what gamers are like, and that's what kids are like. And guess who the target audiences were for Final Fantasy VII in 1996? He learned Ravage as a commando. That's fun. Oh yeah, she needs to work on medic. Not that much though. Since it's in the back, it really is an ass city. You know, I didn't think about that, but it's true, and I'm glad you said it. Alright, we don't need all this lightning resistance anymore. We finished that. Critical shield, critical shell. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Resist, deprotect. Resist physical. Sure. Let's put resist physical on him. And also HP 100 and a physical wall. Now I just need to learn command as a Ravager. That's my hope. Alright, what do we got here? Most of these are really specific. Let's go with critical shell, I guess. Alright, I should check the paradigms too, see what they stuck me with. Slash and burn, yin and yang, super soldier, and yeah, this works. This is all fine. One of the bricks also says direct action on the other side.
Straight too far.
Yeah, they wanted to point out to people a lot of things. Oh yeah, and PTSD. PTSD is also on the brick. Accessories. What's this gonna do when I level it up? Let's find out. Critical shell just became critical shell. Oh, now I can... I forget how to transform them. Oh well. I know you can blend them together or some shit later. It's been a long time. Huh. Millerite. Okay, yeah, you need a catalyst and you actually need the transformation command, I think. I hope. Hope I'm not just talking out of my ass here. I like in Kingdom Hearts 2, when Cloud and Sephiroth are having a conversation, and Sephiroth just literally explains the themes of Final Fantasy VII to Cloud. That was my favorite part. I'm part of you as long as you... Because Sephiroth is actually the manifestation of Cloud's PTSD brought to light by the Darkness Manifest, yada yada yada. Symbolism written on a frying pan. Yes, they really do that. It's when Radiant Garden is being attacked. It's amazing. Okay. They jumped over me.
No holding
Sephiroth was brought to life by Hojo. Not exactly, but that's, you know, more literally what happened would be he was brought to life. You know. We'll see how they decide to explain it in Rebirth, I suppose. His body's certainly being used as a puppet by Genova. I'm not convinced there's any Sephiroth left. I found some bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's only 7. I need 5 more. 12 bricks is maybe my favorite breakdown video, like, ever.
To keep us moving in the right direction.
I think it was Mox that brought that up when I said I was looking for bricks outside during the blackout. And I've just loved it ever since. 90% of the FF7 lore I know is from Dirge of Cerberus because I actually played that one. Oh no. You know a lot of retcons, I'm sure. Basically, Hojo thinks he's a lot more in control than he actually is. That's something we know about Hojo.
Stay down.
Pretty sure that the Sephiroth we interact with in FF7 at least thinks he's Sephiroth with reaction. Yeah, there's definitely enough of a mind there that
Don't go chasing.
I suppose he thinks he's Sephiroth. That definitely seems implied. No, I can't say for certain. What the fuck? Get back here. Right, I need to be Libra-ing. There, now we can actually use the correct magic, which we were anyway. Oh, we were using wind instead of lightning.
Are you okay?
Oh, whoops. Fight's over. Oh, you actually can't put that in a reply because it actually, the way it shows a reply is actually appending the person's name to it, and then it just filters that part out because it's IRC.
I'm right behind you.
I've got the theme to Amphibia stuck in my head. Good show, by the way.
No, I haven't. This area is covered by the Woodlands Observation Battalion. You scared?
Not really. I'm ready to fight if I have to.
To keep you safe.
Is it a knife boomerang? Because that's pretty cool.
I'll want it back.
Just a knife.
Lightning.
Boring.
I'm glad I followed you. By myself, I would have had no chance.
Time to move.
I did, by the way, wind up... I did, by the way, wind up finding more than 12 bricks after the blackout. It has not helped prevent mud run like I had hoped. Like, not even remotely.
Calm. You don't need to rush.
Ooh, look, we got new stuff at Unicorn Mart. Like antidotes. I guess I could use some antidotes. They do cost more than potions, though, which is wild. We've got Metal Armband and Serenity Sachet. Resist D-Shell, resist D-Protect. That's cute. That's true, we have had a lot of rain this year. I know there's been flooding in some areas. We are in a position where we actually can't flood. So
I can do this.
it would take a lot. Hexatron. Pizza time. Yeah, I think summoning costs 3 tech points, something like that. I don't remember though, not for sure.
Be ready for the next fight.
So if your house floods, someone better have a 300 cubit long boat. Could probably make it flood if you tried real hard, like build a dam around the house. Well, short of putting in the effort to force it to flood, it's not gonna flood anytime soon.
Keep it up.
Fall apart, yes, but flood? Haha! I'm very sneaky. I love how fucking ludicrous the boomerang attack looks in this game. Oh wait, I was supposed to Libra. There we go. No vulnerabilities. Alright. Well, at least we know now. Hey, I've known some people who wanted their places to flood. Easy insurance money. Not I. I would prefer to have a place to take shelter and live. Know what they say about me? I really like having shelter and a place to live.
Way to go.
Gummy oil. Is that a weed thing? That sounds like a weed thing. Thank you, Bad Road.
Military uses this place for bioweapons research. Lots of angry teeth and claws.
That's my favorite kind of teeth and claws. It's not really. I prefer happy teeth and claws. Gummy oil is what I use to loop the engines of the gummy ship. Okay. So are we gonna meet Hercules soon? Oh, I can't go under here? Hope, just crouch down. God damn it. Can't do anything. Oh, whoops. Ah! I keep having to chase enemies in circles here. I need to raise the FOV on here. I know there's a flawless widescreen setting for it. Alright. Vespid. Oh, I Libra'd the wrong thing. There we go. No vulnerabilities.
Thank you.
Ethan Claus covers for the Tooth Fairy on Christmas so she can have one day off a year. Meanwhile, there's fucking Santa over there. Only works one day a year. Admittedly, he does go around the entire planet to every middle-class child's home and gives them cool stuff. And also goes to every lower-class child's home and gives less cool stuff. Because Santa's apparently a libertarian. They deserve more because they have more.
Study your enemy's actions. That'll help you form a strategy.
Let's do Fortisol. Let's try it out. Let's see how much it raises our damage. Oh, that's haste. That works. That's effectively doubling our number of attacks.
Way to go.
So Fortisol, which says it raises your damage, actually raises your number of attacks. Just like how haste in Final Fantasy II just raises, and 3 just raises your number of attacks. I want to say Fortisol does like haste, attack up, and magic up. Ah, I should have been paying more attention. All I saw was haste because my meter turned bright red. Does that mean I'm pregnant? Ah, shit. Should have gone for the other one. That one was being watched.
Stay down!
There we go. Get them blitzes in. And Aegisol is Protect, Shell, and Regen. Huh. Regen sounds right.
Stray too far.
Oh hey, it's Behemoth. Didn't Alice just fight one of these? Like as a proper boss fight? Are there any treasure chests over here or anything? No, just... Oh, okay, this is the way to go. I'll go back in a second, fight Behemoth. Yeah, hide behind that thin wing.
They don't seem like they're even looking for us. I mean, we're Lassie and we're on the loose.
It was a good fight. Awesome.
They don't want their failure publicized. Better to lose us than lose their pride.
You know what? I think everyone's fought a Behemoth on stream now, except maybe Christy.
They don't know anything about any fugitives.
No, Sue never fought Behemoth on stream. That's right. You said it was a really long, really boring fight. Oh, come on. Fight me. Thank you.
I'm not gonna back down.
Ow.
Here.
That's all he has. Oh, he also has Barfire and Barfrost.
Would this work better, Light?
Which are only useful in very specific situations. Not entirely sure what the relation between Abzu and Behemoths, whether it's a subspecies or the name of a specific individual. Abzu was big and snorty, but she fought Type 0 Behemoth in what's it called? In the basement. I don't think they're related technically. Didn't later research determine that alpha behavior among behemoths was an artifact of the study that discovered their pack dynamics? Yep. When they were afraid and alone, and also not treated well, they started to have some serious emotional problems, which then created those pack dynamics. We're still talking about behemoths, right? Not a horrible thing that people have actually done while claiming it's in the name of science.
Concentration's important, but never lose sight of what's happening around you.
All right. Let's continue on then. Oops. All right. What happens if I stand where the lightning strikes?
Don't get reckless.
Oh, I guess it doesn't strike twice. I'm trying to be reckless, lightning. Those guys weren't there when I turned it the first time, were they? That was crazy, man. That was wild. Sorry, I didn't want to use that word. It just slipped out. Do you like hugging behemoths?
I can do this.
Behemoths are actually very family-oriented, egalitarian, social creatures. This is why they get along so well with humans when treated well. Found another one. I'm gonna try and sneak up on it. Ah, come on. It's fine. We'll just fight normal. Aha!
Good call.
Behemoth. Should always be sure to keep at least 2 behemoths if you have one as a pet. Their play behavior can be dangerous to non-behemoths. Yeah, they like to, like, summon comets and shit. That's healthy behemoth behavior.
Just another battle.
Right. This is the first time in the game I've actually felt, wow, this is a lot of samey corridors. That's not a joke, but it kind of sounds like one. Sorry, Lightning, you get to stay behind. Wow, just left her there, huh? Or is she gonna appear? Is she gonna Dr. Watson into existence? Did I fuck over the pathing entirely? Oh, no, there she goes. Wait, was this the wrong way? I went the wrong way, huh? Okay, that's why she didn't get on. think this is where we stopped playing the first time we tried to play this. Oh, it gets better after this, too.
Keep calm. We don't need to rush.
Who's rushing? I just took an entirely arbitrary elevator ride. Ah. It's gonna get past them all. That's okay. A little extra experience never hurts.
Stay down!
You said it's all samey. This is the samiest area I can think of, and after this it gets better. There's a lot of cool environments in this game. It's very pretty, but this area is kind of sucky. Alright, now we know that. How about some intel on Vespids? Look, it's a Vespid and a Frag Leech. Events, Chapter 5. Wasn't this the one they were big on saying there's no XP system, even though that... Yep. They just changed the name of experience to something else. Which they already did in Final Fantasy X. In fact, in almost the exact same way. Taking the lead of his own free will, Hope precedes Lightning into the depths of the Gopra Whitewood. He needs to be stronger. Hope joins Lightning in her fight against the Sanctum because he thinks the experience of battle will toughen him up. He cannot show fear. He cannot show weakness. If he does, he's afraid Lightning will decide to go on without him again. So even if it is a lie, he puts on a brave face and pushes the terror aside. Seeing that he's struggling to control his fear, Lightning gives Hope a knife in an attempt to boost his confidence. What's that you have, Hope? A Woodlands Observation Battalion patrol passes by. Strangely enough, the soldiers don't appear to be looking for intruders. From her own experience as a soldier, Lightning realizes why. These troops still don't know about the Lassie fugitives. SciComm, wishing to cover their failure to exterminate them in the Vile Peaks, is suppressing information. As an elite unit under the direct command of the Sanctum, SciComm has its reputation to consider. That pride has left a hole in the security net for Lightning and Hope to sneak through. It seems their journey through the Gapra Whitewood will be easier than expected. After all the ill fortune that had befallen them so far, they're certainly due some luck. A knife? No! Apparently a soldier-type enemy that only appears here. So I gotta remember to Libra them when they appear. Another thing SciComm has in common with Nazi Germany administrations, unwillingness to admit failures. Yep. They are not subtle. It's almost like this game could be political or something. Oh shit.
Maybe we should try something else.
There we go.
I've got your back.
It almost went badly. They have departments with poorly defined overlapping responsibilities to encourage competition. Hey, we got Hawkeye. Huh, how about that? How about that? Eventually I'll remember all the controls. Yeah, we're good right now.
Never panic. Calm heads make good decisions.
This isn't a war, this is murder. This ain't a war, it's moida. Right, let's check the Crystarium again. I probably have enough points for something now. Oh yeah, we're well over 1,000 again. What the fuck? Oh. My keyboard had fallen and I was holding down the enter button. It's a good thing this is what I was planning to do anyway. Ooh, Fyra. Yay, accessory slot. Now she can accessorize. Could give her lightning resistance. You get it? Lightning resistance? What does Fear Siphon do? I imagine it has something to do with my ATB. It feels like it's going to be like gain ATB, extra ATB when you do damage or something. Or maybe I'm totally wrong, you know? It's not here. I don't remember where it was. It was on Hope's Ravager, right? Yeah, there it is. Slightly charge ATB upon attacking a staggered target. I was really close, actually. Aha! I'm glad we have Fyra now.
Way to go.
I like how if something doesn't have any weaknesses, they'll just cycle elements on them. Makes for slightly more visual flair. Try again, Jerry. Had to go to bed real quick. I know the feeling. I hope you had a good bed. Almost 20,000 arbitrary points on that one. Wow. I don't know why they do that score thing at all. It doesn't affect anything and it's just kind of confusing to look at. Well, didn't have any Deceptisol for this one. Let's just take out Fectheron.
Stay down.
Glad I haven't gotten to the point where I have to turn down the speed yet. Spider-Man, turn off the speed. Oh, they are weak against water. And fire. That's gotta suck being weak against water and fire. You catch on fire and someone tries to put the fire out with water and then you just die. No, no, no. Put the fire out with sand. That's a better idea in many cases. Came out as non-binary to your parents. That's awesome. I'm glad it went well. I'm glad to hear that.
Maybe we should try something else.
Be ready for the next fight.
All right. Another foul C, just what we need.
Gotta be stronger.
I mean, we can't get double Laseed, right? Has anyone ever been a double Lasee? Double Lasee?
I wonder how the others are doing.
Saz and Vanille? Who knows? Even if they got away, they'll get caught eventually.
Well, don't
Then they'll have to choose.
Don't put out the fire with chlorine trifluoride then.
Surrender. Do you think he's still alive?
You mean Snow? He's too stubborn to die. And that's his best quality. He's arrogant and chummy from the get-go. He thinks he's everybody's pal. Never liked him much. He leads around a bunch of kids. Gang called...
Oh, maybe then you get eternal sleep as a crystal zombie.
It's a stupid acronym. Their little code stands for no obligations, rules, or authority. Must be nice.
It's irresponsible.
And Hope would never be irresponsible.
Well then.
I'm assuming that's how the Darkness Manifest first formed. Turned into a double zombie. So it became all-powerful. Hope's a child, he doesn't... They're all children. Everyone except Zaz. Let's see. At this point, responsibility does need to form.
A little different from the military. This is
Trauma. You know?
Wildlife into weapons.
Civilians aren't allowed in here.
Hey, look. Look at that. These animals aren't completely robotic. These open-air pens, designed to restrain experimental bioweapons, are equipped with electromagnetic containment fences linked to a site-wide biorhythmic monitoring system. Fences deactivate automatically when biorhythms for known high-risk species are no longer detected in their proximity. In other words, kill these things that humanity couldn't control. Get over here. Older Lightning and Snow. I think they're in their early 20s. They're young enough that they don't know shit yet. Remember, your brain doesn't stop growing until you're 25. Once you're 25, you're just screwed like me. Like, I wouldn't go calling, like, actual kids who are learning responsibility this. I feel less bad about them as characters, though. And they're definitely written younger than they are.
These fences are for containing the animals. We take care of our pet mates. They should power down.
Ah!
It's all
Kick some ass. A little older than what we'd call children, but Zaz is the only one who I think counts as a proper adult. Yeah, that's fair. Young adults, you know, like in YA books. Ah, that's where the term young adult comes from. YA books, of course. I need to switch this up so that I have one where Hope is a healer, because Hope's actually better at healing.
I've got your back.
Definitely a bit of a sliding scale. From my perspective, at 40, 21 is 100% a baby, and it's not an objective assessment. Alright, let's see. Inventory, components, items, data log. No rules. Thanks to Psycom's reluctance to share intelligence, the security level of Gopra Whitewood is comparatively low. Now that they have a little space to breathe, Lightning and Hope ponder the fates of their fellow Lassie. Zaz and Vanilla must still be on the run, and who knows how Snow must be faring. Out of the blue, Hope asks Lightning why Snow's gang calls itself Nora. It'll depend on your age, too. We're 27, so 21 wasn't that long ago. 21 seems like ages ago for me. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Felthree. To you and yours. Apparently, Purge was like the day after Lightning's 21st birthday. Right, I forgot about that. That's actually a plot point. Though puzzled by this sudden interest, Lightning supplies him with the answer. It's an acronym that stands for No Obligations, Rules, or Authority. They wish to live without restrictions, she explains, though some might argue that what they really wish to live without... that what they really wish is to live without responsibility. Oh, that's a weird syntax they've got. That threw me off real bad. Some might argue that what they really wish to live without is responsibility. There we go. That's hard to say. Hope's face darkens at this explanation. Spurred by his agitation, he hurries onward through the waiting gate. Where's an enemy when you need one? He needs an outlet for the anger that suddenly threatens to consume him. Apparently we got another 13th day. Oh right, this is day 2. Snow was overjoyed to meet the older sister of his beloved Sarah, but Lightning was far from impressed. She had never approved of him or his group's unsanctioned activities. Get it? She was a bootlicker. As far as Lightning was concerned, Nora's actions, hunting down weak monsters and acting like heroes, were reckless and irresponsible. She wanted Snow to forget about dating her sister, but the young man just laughed away her demands. His flippant attitude did nothing but reinforce her original impression. All right. One second. I've been sitting here without buttoning up my shirt. I need to button up my shirt because it keeps falling and I'll jump because it feels like something landing on me. There we go. I think I even got the buttons in the right order this time. I've always had a problem with that. Buttoning buttons correctly. There we go. And enemy intel. Feral creatures. Silver Lobo. We're occasionally finding non-roboticized Mobians. But yeah, lightning's the second oldest then. Then Snow and Sarah. Then Vanille and Fang. And then Hope is the baby. Right, I need to make the paradigm where Hope is the healer and Lightning is the commando. Rude. It's also spoilers, so you could argue that Zaz isn't the oldest. Possible. Lightning should definitely go commit. Very nice. I'm being informed that's not what that means.
Would this work better, Light?
I love some of the passive abilities you get in this. Fear Siphon speeds things up just enough. Opponents. These Lobos are so silver. Just uses Cloud's Ascent there. Poison is not very detrimental in this game. Honestly, you can mostly ignore it. Oh hey, there's real slugs. I'm going to take a quick break. Remember that there's a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that shouldn't have to be fought for, like, you know, equal rights, equal treatment under the law, to not be attacked, terrorized, and murdered by police. They don't seem like that's too much to ask for, and yet that's the world we're living in. So, here's some ways that you can help. We suggest the Bail Fund Network and the Ochre Project, and the Black Trans Travel Fund, and the Black Hills Legal Fund. I cannot talk today. The Bail Fund Network helps keep protesters out of jail. The Ochre Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund help Black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of difficult and dangerous situations. And the Black Hills Legal Fund is the Lakota people's fund to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, that was stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under the second command, kept up to date by my lovely wife Christy, are more ways you can help. These are all current campaigns that are happening right now. You can put your money and time towards them and be useful to the cause right now. Just please find something that you can do. This is everyone's fight to make the world a better place and to triumph against white supremacy and white supremacists. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. And these are things that we have to keep pushing and saying and fighting for until the people all the way up to the very top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go nowhere. If you do come back, I'm going to run some ads. We have no stance on ad blockers. We'll see you back here soon. All right, I'm back. There we go. How y'all doing? How do you fare? Okay, we got some slugs to take care of. Snug as a slug in a fight.
Just block out everything else.
Crawlers. Weak to fire, so basically the same as the robot ones, but stronger. Why do they make them into robots if it makes them worse at fighting? Why do they make them into fighting robots? That doesn't make sense.
Stay down!
It's gonna be a real slugfest. I don't fare. Fairs are too crowded. Certainly at this time in our history, if nowhere else. There's more slorgs. What's up?
Trained to kill variety.
Worse at fighting, but possible to control. You'd think they could give them some upgrades with that instead of downgrades, though. But remember, fascism is weak. Fascism is pathetic. So it makes sense that its creations would be too. Fascism is just good at making people think that it's strong.
Stay down!
Something I really liked in Wolfenstein, the New Order, I think? When you're going through the Nazi base at the start, you keep seeing like crates filled with guns, stuff like that, but then when you get close, the guns are literally just carved pieces of wood, which is apparently a real thing that the Nazis did. So I thought that was really cool. Yeah, looking impressive is all that matters to fascists. Ah, they saw me. Because that's how I keep control. I keep forgetting to set up Hope as a medic. This is a weapon of terror designed to scare the enemy. It looks like a robot slug. Inventory. More fangs. Slug fangs. New to Bronx. Here's a reminder to set up Hope as a medic. Thank you so much. Medic and commando. There we go. My short-term memory sucks today. That is not the order I wanted those in. There we go. That should do it. Now they're organized somewhat. It's a good thing those slugs weren't able to concentrate, or they would have been up to use PSI. UK freeze! Oh no, we're trapped.
Caged in like the animals.
Uh-oh. It's a real behemoth. Weak to water, 120 stagger point. 90 stagger, or 90, what's it called? 90 stagger resist, yes. Am I on the wrong? Oh, I am. Whoops. Forgot that you set your default.
How about this, Light?
Ah, that's the wrong one. That's okay. You'd think it would just be whichever one at the top would be your default. It's kind of weird that it's not. I kind of get why, though. And Baroque. Anyone ever play the game Baroque? Very cool. And super edgy. Casting arrow. Oh. It's not weak. Why not just keep casting water? What the fuck? Hope? What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to keep the juggle up. Okay. I guess arrow helps with juggling? Makes sense. Turbojet!
I've tripped the security alarm. The observation battalion will be coming.
Let him come.
Components. Data log. Now we know about Behemoth. Boys, powerful water-based attacks, even though it's weak to water. Paradigms. Customize. Active. There we go. It's X.
Handle a climb like this.
Oh good, this one's staircase. This one is a staircase. Shit. Oh, I wish I'd had some Deceptisol. It's fine, it's just a bunch of slugs. What are they gonna do? Especially since Fyra has a good AoE to it.
We can win this!
Correction, it was a bunch of slugs. Now it's just the one.
Be ready for
now that one's gone too. got like 260 Crystarium points for that one fucking fight. That's wild. Quake! I love Quake! Y'all remember Crash, Doom's commanding officer and trainer from Quake? Like how Hope swings his arms like he's throwing the boomerang again when it bounces from enemy to enemy. Oh, shit. That's as far as she can go with healer, huh? He does not get good at that one quickly. Arc Strike, Strength, HP, Aqua Strike, Max HP again. There's some magic power and some fire. All right, we're going good now.
Take 5.
Hope's exhausted.
What's eating you? Okay, I can tell you're hung up on something.
Oh, no shit.
Is it the Lassie thing? It's Snow, isn't it?
Thank you, Bad Road. When he leaves the party, we'll have lost hope.
You wouldn't understand.
You and I are partners, Hope.
My mother was killed because of him. It's his fault. And he needs to pay for it.
Gonna cut him open.
Yet.
Feast on his innards.
Soon. That's why I followed you. Snow dragged us all into this. You and me, your sister Sarah. He's gotta pay.
Hope CS:GO knife. Does that mean he runs faster now that she's given it to him?
I'll take the lead.
Turns his innards into outards. I like that. Alright, now we get to actually play as Lightning. It has just completely fucked up my paradigms despite the party not changing, huh? No, it actually kept them. Alright, good. Good. I'm a little surprised.
You just have to face your fear. Then you can take on anything.
Anything, you said. Fear, you said. Face, huh? There we go. 592. That's what I'm talking about. Whatever. Hooray! As the game told us where the knife came from. Lightning had it and she gave it to him. I guess it's her, like, army knife or maybe a personal knife of some description.
I'll never pull this off if I don't toughen up.
Alright, I can actually use Odin again. It didn't want me using Odin for that, so it had me control Hope. I certainly learned where she got it when I was looking up her age. Okay, well, don't tell the chat. That'd be a spoiler. Yeah, there's some weird things that wind up being actual plot points in this game. Yeah, we haven't gotten that far yet. It's Chekhov's knife, I guess. Oh ho!
Let's get this over with.
Power chain is great. To start off every fight with, you know, extra stagger damage. Yeah, that's right. Switch your aggro. Fight me. Green bubbles coming out of her head. Must be some kind of flu. That's how you can tell someone's sick in real life. Watch for the green bubbles over their head. If they're purple bubbles, you're in trouble. Don't get me started on the zigzaggedy lions. I guess I just saved, so I don't need to do it again. No treasure that way. Let's continue. If they're wavy lines, then the person probably just smells bad. Yeah, if they're ziggity-zaggity, they might be paralyzed.
So far, so good. Let's pick up the pace.
He's repeating back what she said. A whole swamp down there. Yeah, not enough Crystarium points to bother Crystariuming yet.
Could I use one of those?
Bit too heavy for you.
Okay.
It's like a tiny version of her gunblade. Do you get it? Day 12, the seaside city of Boda.
You became a lessee, so now you're gonna marry this idiot? And you think I'm gonna buy that? Full points for originality. But don't forget, if you really are a Lassie, it's my job to deal with you.
Sis.
This is ridiculous. Worst birthday ever.
Haha! She's selfish.
Wait, Sarah! Why won't you believe her?
You kidding me? She gets made a Lassie and you pop the question?
Lightning, stop it!
No, you stop it! Get out of my house.
You're shutting her out! She's your sister! Fine. I'll do it. I'll protect her.
Another round of applause for Snow's interpersonal skills. There we go. Now we're learning about the knife.
How practical.
We interrupt this program to bring you an urgent...
As knives go, that one isn't very practical.
Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a pulse fal'Cie inside the city of Bodum. Acting with fal'Cie Eden's approval, authorities declared a state of emergency. The entire district will be quarantined in response to this crisis. This is a Sanctum Bulletin. Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a pulse fal'Cie inside the city of Bodum. Acting with
Sarah, I should have listened to you.
Apparently all weapons fold here. The majority definitely seem to. So not that impractical. I mean, it's very much a decorative knife. Fuck it.
Odin.
I'm gonna summon Odin.
Cut us a path!
Look at me. Now look at lightning. Now back at me. I'm a horse. Sure, let's get stealth. The Eidolon you could smell like, exactly.
Let's ride! Hiya! Shake the ground! The storm is here!
Fuck it. Zantetsuken. Does the horse have 6 eyes and 6 legs?
Until next time.
No, it's only got 4 legs in this one. Never mind.
Target's a target.
That's like a normal horse. Exactly. How many eyes does one horse need? Just long enough to reach the ground.
I think I'm getting the hang of fighting thanks to you.
Ooh, look at that. It's a biological Vespid. They're cute, honestly. Alright, so Barbed Spectre is what they're called. They do have their skeleton on the outside, huh? On mules, we find 2 legs behind, and 2 we find before.
Be ready for the
So
next
stand before these 2 to find what the 2 behind before. An edged carbine. Ooh, that sounds powerful. Or at least, you know, edged. Edged carbine, that'll be much stronger once it's upgraded. The farther out your skeleton is, the more organs it can protect. Alright, you got me there. These ones seem to just have a big sack of meat protected by a secondary rib cage.
Time to switch it up. Thanks. Keep up with me, Hope. Stay down.
Take that, you Barbed Spectre.
Out of my way.
Who was the Barbed Spectre, really? Why, it's just old man Brigadier General Sid Raines. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling the sea.
You picked the wrong fight.
Behemoth!
On your toes.
I like that the strategy for Commando is basically attack, 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 attack at all times.
Thank you.
There we go. Good shit. They refer to it as a feral behemoth. But doesn't feral normally imply that it's a domestic animal that's been set loose in the wild? I may be wrong about that. I'm assuming that these are wild animals that they later roboticized like an Eggman would. As an Eggman might. Not a pet behemoth. They are really adorable in just about every incarnation. I'll play Chocobo's Dungeon and Chocobo Racing. Ben the Behemoth is in those games. And he's like a beach bully, but he ends up being a really sweet guy. Also, his name is Ben the Behemoth.
I would have thought there'd be traps here.
Couldn't take proper care of one, you just want to hug one. Fair enough. Haven't played Chocobo's Dungeon yet. I highly recommend all of them, but especially Chocobo's Dungeon 2. I think that's probably the best of the lot. Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon is an entirely different story with different characters. It's very odd. They actually did some fun meta jokes about that in Chocobo GP. If you've got a Switch, Final Fantasy Fables is available as an upgraded version with metatextual multiverse extras packed in as Chocobo Dungeon Everybody. That's in English, every space BUDDY, but the Japanese version is apparently just called Everybody because the wordplay doesn't work. Chocobo's Dungeon, everybody. Everyone is here. Except for Waluigi. Ah. Enemy intel, feral creatures. There's the Barbed Spectre. Oh, here we are. 13 days, day 12. Celebration. On Lightning's birthday, Sarah revealed that she had become a Pulse Lassie and had accepted Snow's proposal for marriage. Thinking her sister had made it all up, Lightning chased her from the room with harsh, biting words. By the time she realized Sarah was telling the truth, it was too late. Her sister had returned to the vestige and become a prisoner of the Fal'Cie. The only thing Sarah had left behind was Lightning's birthday present, a survival knife. I wish they'd re-release Chocobo's Dungeon 1 and 2. Chapter 5 of Revenge and Regret. Lightning learns the reason for Hope's animosity towards Snow, his mother's death during the chaos of the Purge. Believing the responsibility to lie with the Nora leader, the grief-stricken boy has been feeding his rage ever since. Hope's motivation for joining Lightning in her vendetta is to experience battle and grow strong enough to challenge Snow. The blade in Hope's hand shines brightly. Will the gift Lightning gave him to boost his confidence become the instrument of his revenge? The weapon Hope stares at so intently awakens memories in his companion. On Lightning's birthday, Sarah confessed to her sister that she had become a Pulse Lassie. Not willing to believe the story, Lightning pushed Sarah away with disdainful words. By the time she discovered that Sarah had been telling the truth, it was too late. Now the knife is all she has left of her sister, a birthday gift and a symbol of unbearable regret. Oh, we got magical moments. That's a shop. You're on the other side of this, huh? How do we get through? I guess we have to kill something over here. Yeah, looks like we gotta kill these guys and then come back for it. Oh no! The Barbed Spectre.
Stay down!
Alice was playing Chocobo GP for a while, and she was exceptionally frustrated with it. Because it was basically released as a full-on freemium mobile game. You know, microtransactions and all. And she said that wouldn't matter so much, except that the game is actually good. So, damn shame about that one.
Target's a target.
Come on, Light.
That's always the worst, is when a company like Square Enix ruins a good game with their garbage. So Chocobo's Dungeon game is the first one, the Japan-only one for PSX and WonderSwan. Yes. And yes, there is a fan translation, at least for the PlayStation version. Chocobo's Dungeon 2 is PlayStation 1, I believe. There's a PS2 one? I know there's a Wii one, which is Final Fantasy Fables, and the third one. I would honestly suggest starting with Chocobo's Dungeon 1 and then moving on to 2 before doing anything with Fables. The Bravest was never gonna be good. Yeah, so it doesn't fucking matter. That's exactly right. But Chocobo GP is a really good racing game, so it's sad that it sucks. Oh, I can just walk around behind... What the fuck? Oh no, Behemoth walked in here and got trapped. It's a port of the WonderSwan translation. Ah, I didn't know that. That's cool. So they both have a fan translation. Oh, Behemoth is okay. It's not gonna be. Maybe it's like Borderlands or Kirby, where things that die just respawn. That's right, Borderlands and Kirby have a thing in common. I have to assume things respawn in Kirby, because you run into certain enemies who you eat again, and also the Waddle Dees aren't horrified of the idea of teaming with Kirby. There we go. Is Behemoth wearing trousers? It does seem to have arm warmers and leg warmers. Do you think they make those themselves? Like, they have to, right? Where do you go to hire a Behemoth tailor? There isn't a PS2 one. Okay. Yeah, Chocobo's Dungeon 2 on the PlayStation.
Easy.
But Chocobo's Dungeon 1 and 2 are shared universe, a lot of the same characters, the same story moving forward, while Chocobo's Dungeon 3 is a whole new world to see and explore. And if you play the Everybody version, which I honestly do suggest because it adds more stuff, you get some really fun multiverse shit. Oh, whoops. I meant to do that. This one's feral, so you know humans didn't make the clothes. Exactly.
That's it, Hope.
Here! Come on, Light!
Ow. Oh, come on.
Hope.
Here! Come on, Light!
There we go. Now we're getting there. Hope you really need to cast Cure. Why are you not casting Cure? Wow, it doesn't even care now that Hope's dead. It just turned away.
I've got your back.
Hope, you're supposed to be the better healer here.
Good call. Follow my lead, Hope.
Here! Come on, Light!
What?
Good call.
Yeah, this should help a little.
Here.
Thanks.
Being able to combo spells and stuff per turn really makes positive status buffs feel much more functional than a lot of the Final Fantasy series.
Come on, Light. Here.
Time to switch it up. Follow my lead, Hope.
Oh my god. Please stop hitting Hope. He's been through enough.
Time to switch it up.
There we go. All right.
That's how it's done.
Fragrant oil. Just what I needed. Ooh, did I actually get the sneak? Oh, they're fighting.
Interesting.
Excellent. Gotta love those air juggles.
Thanks.
Much quicker. You can stagger something with a lot of HP very quickly. Things just go easier for you.
Keep up with me, Hope. Time to switch it up.
Do love the backflip on her fourth attack. She slashes, slashes, slashes. Somersaults backwards, turns her sword into a gun. You know, normal shit. Like you do.
We're onto something.
Ooh, what's up here? No, but for real, what's up here? Oh shit. We're trapped. How could I have let this happen? Where did this behemoth come from? Ah, too slow. That's fine. We'll just launch this behemoth some more. With a three-person party, you can very easily keep some enemies in the air forever. Oh, we hit 407 there, just at the last second.
Follow my lead, Hope.
Love it when they use their attacks when they're too far away. For some reason, spacing matters in this game. Even though you have no control, well, very little control over where your characters are positioned. Especially the really active ones like Lightning. There's that one fight at the very beginning of the game that shows you here, it's so useful to pay attention to target spacing. And then, like, that's not used again, which is a shame. It still becomes advantageous occasionally. But it's never, like, fully utilized, except against that one enemy at the start. At least that I remember. There may be others. We haven't found them yet, though. Anything over here? No, it's another dead end. Ah! Lightning, I didn't want you to jump. What? Lightning, please. Another elevator. We're gonna make it if we try. We're gonna make it, after all. We're gonna make it some other lyric. Bioweapons maintenance. Oh, I think this is pretty close to where we're gonna start running into soldiers. Not yet, though. Magical moments. You can buy a single auric amulet. Upgrade. Edged carbine. There we go. 17 fragrant oils. It requires 420 to level up. Ha ha! Right, now it's level 2. Dump ingredients into this sword. That works. Gonna do it. Just put an entire turbojet into the sword. You're darn right. Trying to do the math in my head and it's not working. Level 7. It's gonna be powerful soon. Level 8. That's enough for now. Critical Veil. What does that do? I guess it puts Veil on me when I'm at critical health. Oddly enough. Which I assume is like Vanish. Alright. Gonna Gonna jump off of here for now. I'll be back probably around 8:30. Here's our schedule. That'll show you when all of us are streaming. And over here is our YouTube channel if you just can't get enough of us in the meantime. There's thousands of hours of video on demand there. You can watch our streams going back for like 5-6 years. Thank you all for joining me. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.